Not only is psychology is very difficult to understand because it's individual, because everyone not only is different from each other as men and women, but also their psychologies are fundamentally different in one way or another. And that is something we don't always want to realize, admit to, because we always take everything and everyone for granted as they are, that they will always be the way they are. But the reality is people are always changing, people are also always hypocritical, corrupt, evil, partial, unjust, unfair, because they prioritize validation, optics, attention, approval, praise at every step of the way, because they are concerned with being seen, because they basically want to be successful, professional, wealthy, favorable, fortunate, advantages at every step of the way, and that's why they prioritize all the external, outside perks, merits, appearances over all the inward reality and internal demons and inner evil and unconscious content which they repeatedly either repress or deny or refuse to see in themselves, as a result of which they eventually end up being governed and led by all the unconscious material and shadow content which they deny, and also they are being autopiloted by all the bad things outside of themselves because they are not in control inwardly in one way or another. So everyone's psychology is something which we don't want to admit. We always believe that human psychology is always similar or identical in everyone, or from one man to another man it's either similar or identical, but we refuse the differences and distinctions and dignities that always there, that always lie in one or another. We refuse the psychological pressure. So everyone's psychologies are different in one or another, just as everyone's habits, behaviors, actions, attitudes are fundamentally different from each other's. Similarly, psychological pressure can also be different from one man to another man. Different people are dealing with different scenarios and difficulties and complexities. It's not that everyone's life is a rose of bed. It's or bed of roses. It's not that everyone's life is comfortable and agreeable, favorable, successful, pleasurable, comfortable all the time. Some people are going through hell. Some people are navigating adversity, misfortune, sadness. Some people are struggling with psychological problems and mental illness and neurological disorders that they can neither communicate nor express nor interact to with anyone, because the moment people hear about these things they run away, because modern society is modern in its name. It's still old, it's narrow-minded, partial, discriminating, hypocritical, unjust anyways, particularly towards the poor and disorderly and basically afflicted people in one way or another. The moment we share our problems, they flee. We're abandoned or we're ignored, refused, denied by them.